Hey, how's it going? And today I'm going to show you how to get an orbiting camera shot in LightWave 3D. And this is one thing I like about LightWave, how intuitive things are and how easy certain things are to do. So to do this, we're just going to come up here to Item and we're going to go to Null. And let me get out of VPR for a second here. Let me match my camera perspective. So we just put a null in at the center there. And then I'm just going to get another null, create another null, and I'm just going to call this outer null. And with that outer null selected, it looks like I can grab it on the Z and just scoot it out. So I have this plane and this object here just for reference, because as the camera is orbiting around, if we don't have some reference point in the scene, it's not going to look like the camera is orbiting. You're not going to be able to tell whether the camera is orbiting or this whole thing is orbiting. You know, actually with that said, I realize I have to move this in closer, because we actually need to be able to see that this is staying still while the camera is orbiting around. Because otherwise it's just going to look like the whole plane is spinning around versus the camera spinning around the character. So it's kind of interesting. So with this outer null selected, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press M and I'm going to parent that to the first null that I made. So I just have to use my scroll wheel and come all the way down here to the bottom. Click there. And then what I can do with that inner null selected, the first one I made, I can just go ahead and go on rotate here. And I'm just going to rotate it all the way over here, drag my playhead all the way over there, and then on the heading, I'm just going to spin it around a couple times like that. And you'll see how the outer null is spinning at the same time. So if I come here and I go play, you'll see that we have this mechanism now that orbits around our character. With the camera selected here, well, I think what I need to do here first is kind of frame up my shot a little bit here. So let me zoom in here a little bit and frame up my shot. This is something, let's say something like that. And then with my camera in position, I can go ahead and match my camera perspective again. Now what I can do is parent my camera to that outer null object. So I'll parent it to the outer null. And then the target for the camera is going to be this skeletal rig. So I'm just, actually I think I can choose her head as the object I want to spin around. Neck head right here. So I'll take that as my rendered target, and that should do it. And then if I hit play, you should see that we're orbiting around the character. You see the camera going? Of course we're in perspective view, but you can see the camera orbiting around. You see that? I can go ahead and switch into camera view here. And then let's see. See how we're orbiting now? Around our character. Yeah, so that's how you get a orbiting shot, a 360-degree orbiting shot. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.